Scheduling. This man right here and Stacy, they do an amazing job, don't they? Is scheduling. This man right here and Stacy, they do an amazing job, don't they? Those two have navigated some tsunamis, let's just be honest. And they've been back to back to back to back to back. And they've just done an amazing job. And I know many of us have had concerns, had questions, and I want to have Eric have a chance here to address it publicly and to have you ask questions as well about snapshots and how come we can't get 3 weeks out or 4 weeks out. How come I can't get a snapshot? I assure you it's not because he's lazy and because he just doesn't want to do it. I've withheld saying anything. I'm going to let you deal directly with Eric. But I'll tell you right now, there's reasons why you're not getting snapshots, all right, at certain times of the year. And so I'm going to let him address that with you.
No, that's not true at all. I'd like to give you a month out because I know that that's what we had at one point in time and it was really nice. However, the real world that we're living in right now is more of an Uber driver. We try to get confirmations and these poor girls, we hammer all the time. We got to have confirmation. Oh, I'm working on it. We're trying to get it. And Monty gets one that goes out the door an hour before he's walking out the doors as itinerary for a 3-day trip. It's not their fault, you know? So that shuffles times. Doesn't just shuffle you, but it might shuffle 3 or 4 people down the line. So that really affects snapshots. The other thing that affects snapshots is our lack of regular part-time drivers that I can just pop in when those time changes. We don't have a lot of those, so we're using other people to do that. So that changes that. But going forward, my goal is to try to have each one of you have a January snapshot going forward with your multi-day trips. All right. January will probably not be so difficult because of the number of multi-day trips. February is going to be a challenge. Hang on in February, hang on in March. All right. There's one day in March that we don't have enough buses, so you can figure out the driver situation. So it's all good, it's all really good, but I would really like to try to get snapshots. The other thing that would help is calendars. Some of you are really good at calendars. Some of you I know aren't going to give me a calendar. You're just going to tell me the days that you're not available. And some of you I hear nothing from. If I hear crickets, I'm probably not going to assign you, but you guys in this room I better hear something from. All right? But there are some others that I don't get calendars. So I'm not going to chase you down to get a calendar. Not going to happen. So I will schedule you if I don't hear, and then we'll deal with the consequences afterwards. All right?
If you know you've got time that you need on specific dates, please let Eric know. If you're not going to turn in a calendar, I get it.
Just call me.
Full time. Just say, hey, listen, I got this thing on this date, so that he knows. Because I'll be honest with you, maybe we need to bring a driver to work day with Eric. At least everybody do that at least once a day or twice a year or something like that. Where the ripple effect, where I can't work that day, and he's already got it scheduled in. And it's compounded by we don't have enough drivers to begin with. So we don't have a bench of, okay, he can't do it, so all right, I got 10 others that probably can't. Right now it's like, oh my gosh, so now I need to move John off of that trip and Cameron over to John's trip and then Cameron's trip needs to be filled by Lisa. Oh, wait a minute, no, Lisa can't do that one. Maybe Jeff can do that one. You know, and it is a unbelievable nightmare. Okay, that happens on top of everything else that's going on. One thing, when we're interviewing for driving jobs, and those of you that have just been hired in the last year or so have heard all of this. One thing that we make very clear in the interview process is that our company values are everything to us. Safety and values, they're right there, okay, on the same plane. And all of the values, all to me, all boil down to this simple one topic. It's a culture of honor, okay? And so how does that flesh out for all of us? Are we being honoring to each other? And sometimes that's what Eric hears, is crickets. Crickets, thank you, Art, for the
Bless the crowd.
and so just do the thing that shows him the honor, so that because when we do that, what happens is more people get affected by, say, my lack of informing him of what I know I can't do.